what is the best and most profitable way to play the 5 and the 9? Same bet, half press, power press. You know what we're doing. We're going over the 5 and 9 today. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? Chris here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today, we're going to be doing the 5 and 9 comparison, right? So recently, we've been doing comparisons between same betting, half pressing, and power pressing. Did it on the 6 and 8, 2 videos worth. You want to check them out, put a card up above, link down below. Go check them out, all right? Today, we're going to do 5 and 9. Very similar process, $200 bankroll. We're going to start with a $10 bet on the 5 and the 9, right, for each of these guys. The same bettor is going to stay $10 and collect each time. The half presser will half press, and the power presser will power press, collect, power press, collect. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. Again, I will make charts for these as well if you guys want to see them. And just let me know, okay? I'll make some charts up for these guys. And we're still going to do the 4 and 10 after we do the 5 and 9. And then maybe I might just go full degen and do all of them combined and deal and, you know. All right, here we go. Let's get it going. All right, we got aces on the come out. Does nothing for nobody. Little aces entered on the roll tracker. So we've had some interesting results so far with the 6 and the 8. Now we got an ace deuce. All right, so the 6 and the 8, I think much to the surprise of people, that the same bettor actually did pretty well, right? In the half presser actually lost money in the first video. The power presser won money. Second video, brutal rollout. We got a 5-4-9. All right, that'll be our point. But then on that longer roll that was from a live stream that I did, you could see them and see how they did, and each of them did quite well. All right, so we're gonna go $10 everywhere. So 10 on the 5, 10 on the 9, right, for all 3 of these guys. Now, you could play this at higher levels, right? I'm just doing the $10 level because it's pretty simple to do. If you don't have a $10 table, you just bump this up a little bit for the $15 level, right? Nothing crazy. All right, we got a 6-4-10 out there on the end. Does nothing. And we got a 6-3-9. All right, so that's a front line winner. And as I did in the first few videos, right, we'll mark the amount of hits we get. So I'm going to mark it with the orange chip. I was using purple before. Some people were getting confused. They were thinking I was throwing purple chips on bets. Granted, an orange chip is a valid bet. It's $1,000. But we're starting at $10 here, okay? So we get to 1,000. It's going to take a while. All right, so for the same bettor, right, 14 for the half presser. And it's going to be 14 also for the power presser, right? So the same bettor's racking this, okay? Almost out of the hand. Same bettor needs 2 hits. Doesn't matter which 2, needs 2 hits. Half presser, right? You're going to go up to 15 here, okay? Because you can't really go up to 20. If you could technically, but you're not going to, right? And the power presser has 10 and 14, which is going to actually turn into 25. So I'm going to take 4 back to the rack. You could bump this up to 30 if you wanted to. I'm just going to drop $1 in and make it look like a quarter, okay? Again, up to you how you want to press with these kind of things. I'm just showing you. And at times, like I said in the 6-8 video, these aren't true half presses and these aren't true power presses because the math doesn't work out exactly, right? So they're not going to be like, you can't divide 14 in half and then place it on the 5. You can divide 14 in half. It's 7 for all my mathletes out there. But a $17 bet on the 5 pays X and some change, right? So it's not a proper bet. So that's why we're just going that way. All right. Anyway, we hit a 6-3-9, so that's our point. And now we're coming out looking for a new point. Bets are off, right? And we got a 10. 6-4-10. Okay? So we'll slide the puck down there. 10 is our point, right? And here we go. Now we're back on and working. Let's see what we can do here. And we got a 5-1-6. Doesn't help us. Doesn't hurt us. Doesn't help us, though. And another 6-4-2. Again, don't know if the dice will cooperate. Just trying to show kind of how this works. If we don't get to like, you know, high pressed bets, right? There's a 7. That's where these really differ, right? So the first few rolls, the first few hits aren't really going to make that much of a difference for any of these guys here, right? Because the money that you're taking back is relatively the same, right? So the same bettor actually does the best in the first couple hits. Now, the thing that a lot of people say is, well, then you should just same bet the whole time. It's a philosophy. You could definitely do it. Where the power presser and the half presser really make their money is after a couple hits, but you can't get to that level if you are same betting, right? So I just want to clarify that because some people are like, oh, just same bet the whole time. It's a valid way to play, conservative way to play. If you ask me, I do like that style of play. Personally, I'm either going to be same betting or power pressing. That's usually what I go. I rarely half press. Occasionally I will, but rarely. All right, so same thing, right? 8's going to be our point. We're going to grab $10 on the 5 and 9 for all 3 of these guys. And we're going to go to town. And we got a 6, 3, 9 right off the bat. 6 in a tray. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll mark it up as one hit. Right? It's going to be 14, 14, 14. I'm going to pay them all 15 for $1. Okay? So they're all getting 15 for $1. Common payout in the casino if you're new, right? Common payout if you have whites in the rack. Dealer will say, drop me $1, right? So the 9's going to get pressed here, okay? And this one's going up to a quarter. This time we don't have to drop the $1 necessarily because we already dropped the $1 to get the $15 payment, right? Okay, got that out of the way. Now we can keep moving. Let's move. And we got an ace deuce, 3 craps. It's not really that helpful, but, you know, is what it is. And we got a 6-2 on the easy 8, so that is a front line winner. So we're going to turn the puck off. Okay, we're coming out. Bets are off. Here we go. And there's a 7 on the come out. This is why we don't work the come out. Right? Come out 7, 5 deuce. Doesn't matter for us. We don't care. Midnight. That's boxcars. All the dots in all the spots. And we got a 6, 5 and a 1. All right, that'll be our next point. Okay, mark it up. We'll enter it in the roll tracker. We're good to go. We're set up. Let's fly. And we got a yo. That's a mid-mo. Yo, chiro. Doesn't help us. Another one, back-to-back yos. Ooh, that was a yo. It wasn't a 9. It was a yo. All right, 6-5. And we got an 8, 6 and a 2. Easy 8. All right, doesn't do anything for us. We're looking for the 5 or the 9. And we got another 8. We've hit a couple 9s, right? This will be the day that I don't throw a single 5. This is the thing. Sometimes you turn the cameras on, you roll something out, and whew. No, it just doesn't work. We got a hard 8. That's 3 8s in a row. 3 8s in a row. That version is the hard version. Square pair. And we got a 6-4, 10. Okay, so we're hitting all around it, but we're not hitting the actual number. 6-4. And we got a 4-2-6, so that's going to be a front line winner, and that's actually going to turn our bets off, right? That will turn our bets off. 4-2-6. Coming out, looking for a point. And we got a hard 8. Should be doing the video on the 6 and the 8 today, huh? Hey, sometimes it be like that. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes dice don't cooperate. But then again, if you're gambling in the casino, the dice might not be cooperating with you, right? And here we go, just like that, it's a 6-1-7. So good roll there for that shooter, right? Relatively decent roll. One hit. So if you take a look at this, the same bettor is doing the best right now. They're all down. The same bettor is doing the best. The half presser is doing the next best. And the power presser is doing the worst. 25 rolls in, very small sampling. Again, quite a few people have asked if I'm going to do this like for a long period of time. There's a come out 7, 5 and a 2, right? So what my plan is with that is I'm going to run them through wind craps and simulate like 10,000 rolls, right? But I may also go live one day. Here's the 5 on the come out. First 5 we rolled all day. It only took 27 rolls. I can run this like through a live rollout with Crapsy or so, right? And I could run this for quite a few rolls. So if you guys want to see that and you'd be interested in that, let me know. What I'll do is if I do something like that, right, I'll set it up to go live. We'll go live and I'll just keep rolling and play it on every single number, and we'll see how they do in totality, right? So the same bettor will have a certain amount of money. This guy will have a certain amount of money. This guy will have a certain amount of money. They're going to go all the way across, right? Not just do it individually, and we'll see how it works out, okay? All right, so now that that's out of the way, let's get the stick out of the way, and let's shoot some dice. Ace deuce. Ooh, it wasn't ace deuce. There you go. Acey deucey does, again, nothing for nobody. Can we get some hits, please? Heart 8, the square pair. That's why I think the charts are helpful, because they show you, if you get a certain amount of hits, what's going to happen, right? Today I can't show you much because I can't get a hit, but we'll see what happens. Another ace deuce doesn't do anything for us. There's a 10, 6 and a 4. Right? We've had, 3 shooters, and we've gotten 1 total hit on 2 shooters. So 2 total hits, which is not doing anything for us. 4, 2, 6. Yo. This is how it happens sometimes. Always seems to, like the 2 numbers you pick to bet on are the ones that aren't coming out, right? If I was doing the 410 video right now, you'd look like a genius, right? Because the 10s are flying. The 4s not so much, but the 10s are flying. There's a 9, 6 and a 3. All right, so you guys have seen this move before, right? You've seen it before. There's the hit getting marked. 15, 15, 15. Dollar, dollar, dollar. Okay? This guy's racking. This guy's bumping up 1, racking 10. This guy's going to a quarter. Okay? Here we go. And we got a heart 8, square pair. Doesn't do anything for us. There's a 6, 3, 9. All right. Looky here, looky here. Only took, 37 rolls for me to be able to show you what 2 hits looks like. All right, same bettor. 14, 15 for a buck, right? That's getting racked. The half presser's got 15 on it. It's going to pay 21, right? Oh, that's too many. 21. They're going to bump this up to a quarter now and rack the rest, right? This is getting racked. Now, the power presser is going to get 35, and that's a collect for them. Okay? Here we go. And we got a 6, 5 and a 1. Doesn't do anything for us. And there's the 7, 6, 1, 7. Yikes. All right, so at least they got 2 hits on that one, right? Got to see something semi-entertaining. Not that 2 hits does much for you, right? Because again, in order for the half press and the power press to really show their strength, you need quite a few hits, right? Depending on how much you're playing, 3 or 4 hits for them to really start showing a good difference. Okay, 9 as our point. Would have been nice in the last roll. Would have been nice in the last roll. All right, same thing, 10, 10. All right, here we go. Let's rapid fire these, see what happens here. Ace deuce, nothing, nothing. 426. Aces. Hard 10, the Old Bay bushel. There's a 639. All right, so that's gonna be your front line winner. So we're gonna turn the puck off. Okay, and it's gonna be like deja vu for all of you. I'm gonna pay him out 14 this time. Right, same better, collecting. Okay, half presser is bumping this up, racking the rest. And this guy is gonna drop a buck and go to a quarter. All right, and one hit. Here we go. Coming out, bets are off. And we got a 5. It seems like we're only hitting 5s on the come out rolls, but it's fine. Five, 1, 6. Doesn't help us. Doesn't hurt us, but it doesn't help us. There's a 9. That's the hard 9. The Jeff Mid-Atlantic Craps 9. All right, so 15 for 1 for the same better, right? That's getting racked. The half presser has 15 on it, getting 21, right? That's going to go to a quarter now and rack the rest. The power presser is getting 35, and that's a collect, right? Now that's in the rack. Hit number 2. The thing with the half press and the power press, things like that, you can recover a lot quicker as well, right? So that's one thing to keep in mind. Doesn't matter. Who knows? We'll see. There's a 325. Wow, look at this. First payment on the 5. Only took 49 rolls. Lovely. All right, frontline winner, okay? Same thing here, right? 15 for 1, 15 for 1, 15 for 1. Okay? Dollar, dollar, dollar out of the racks. This guy's collecting. This guy's bumping that up to 15. And this guy's taking this to a quarter. All right, here we go. 8, 6, and a 2. That's our next point. And that's a 4-1-5. It was up against the wall. It's a 4-1-5. The stick man would have called it a 5. Again, if it would have rolled that way anyway, it would have been a 9. So for this result, we would have been getting paid anyway, but I know somebody's going to tell me, that was a 9. You know what I have to say to you? 9. That's no in German. No. All right, 15 for 1 here, right? The half presser has 21. That's going to a quarter. Okay? And the power presser is racking, right? Because that's hit number 2. So they're racking that. Okay? Here we go. For the power press, you press on the odd number of hits, right? So on hit number 1, you press. Hit number 3, 5, 7, 9, so forth and so on. You collect on the even hits. There's a 6-2-8. All right, 6 and a 2. So that's another frontline winner. We're off. Here we go. Hard 6, the double degen. Hard 6. Okay? That's our next point. 8 does nothing for us. 10, also nothing for us. And there's the 617. All right, so not great, right? We did get 2 hits on these numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this all down here. And we will count up the racks. Okay, so let's count up the racks. Let's see how we did. Alrighty, let's take a look at how we did. All right, so the same better, right? We started with $200, same better. Mind you, again, we had, what, 2 hits on the 9 that were paid. 1 hit on one shooter, 1 hit on the next shooter. Then we had 2 hits on that last shooter on the 9, 2 hits on the 5. Okay, so in totality, not that many hits, right? Here's 100, 200, 225, 230, 232. So the same better made a profit of $32. The half presser, here's 100, 25, 50, 75, 90, 95, $98, $198. The half presser actually lost $2 in this whole situation, right? Down $2. Not bad, but down $2, right? The power presser, here's 100, 200, 220, right? So they made $20. So again, the same better wins. Now, like I said, right, when you're getting those few of hits, right, 1, 2, even 3 hits, the same better is going to win every single time, okay? Once you start getting past the 3 hits, once you start getting 4, 5, 6, I know it's an ask to get those that many hits, but once you start getting into that level of hits, then you start seeing the half presser and the power presser really start to take over. So again, $32 winner here, $2 loss here, $20 win there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you want to see another rollout of it, let me know. All right. I can also make the charts for it and provide them if you guys would like. And also let me know if you want to see the rollout with me going absolutely insane doing the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and or not the 7. Ooh, not the 7. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Love you all. Don't forget, you all have a little DGen in you, and I will see you very, very soon. Peace.